awakening to a cacophony of screams, a cry of desperation that eclipses even the most agonizing of childbirth. My senses were assaulted by a flurry of confusion. There was a woman, her voice like a siren in a tempest, pleading, begging for me to wake. The vivid strobing of lights punctuated the scene as an alien hum pervaded the air. As I attempted to rise, I found myself restrained, suspended midair, limbs splayed as if I were a starfish caught in a metallic net. The more I struggled, the tighter the unseen bonds constricted. Her voice echoed again, a whisper of defeat against the chaos. It was as if she'd been running a tireless race, her breath shallow and ragged. "It's no use, don't even try. The more you resist, the more it hurts." Her form materialized before me, bound as I was, suspended in the same grotesque fashion. Her once vibrant hair, now a dull matted red, was stained with what I first mistook for water. As my eyes adjusted to the flickering lights, I saw her true form. A young woman, marred by wounds and smeared with blood. Her eyes, a haunting shade of red, cried crimson tears. The same ominous lines of blood streaked from her mouth, ears, and nose. "What have they done to you, and who are they?" I managed to ask. "You will see," she replied. "All the others who came before you tried to resist." "Changed?" I stammered. "What do you mean by changed?" "They are no longer human," she said, her voice trailing off into silence. Suddenly, a strange, abrasive sound echoed through the space, growing steadily louder. Then they appeared. The sight of them was a shock to my senses. Not the lanky, benign figures often depicted in popular culture, but towering, muscular creatures that stood at least 2 meters tall. Their eyes glowed with a terrifying red-black sheen, their mouths filled with row upon row of sharp fang-like teeth. Each had 2 sets of arms, one ending in razor-sharp claws, the other eerily human-like. Their attire, a blend of sci-fi and medieval armor, was composed of an unknown metallic alloy. And just as I was beginning to process the horrifying plunging us into darkness, the last thing I remember was the woman's voice, fading into the abyss. "They are coming,"